War declared.
Wow. Okay, so not me. They've just declared war on this empire.
Star system charted.
They are, yeah, this empire was definitely inferior in terms of fleet power at one stage, and it looks as if nothing much has changed, so they could be in a bit of trouble. Now could be a decent time for me to take advantage of that, but I'm not really ready, am I? Right, this scientist, where are you? Right, there's a few creatures in a way which I need to deal with at some stage. Let's... yeah, that is a problem. Let's come over to there. Actually, I'll come to there first of all, and then I'll figure out the movement. Okay. Gotta get that, it's too good not to get.
Hulks vivisected.
Oh, that was debris from a creature, is it? I think I got. Lightning cloud stuff. Okay. Right, this one can come down there in the meantime. Right, have a quick look at chat. Got any questions, chat? Anyways, you think I should be progressing the game? You'll have to let me know. Right. Okay. Yeah, it does seem a heck of a lot harder to get decent levels of minerals and everything else than it once was. Feels like much more of a struggle. Let's get over to there then. So I'm kind of trying to balance getting my economy up at the moment while keeping a competitive fleet, and even trying to think of going after people with a good sized fleet. But yeah, it's a real struggle at the moment. New contact. More slave and despots. Right. So they are all the way down here, well out of the way. Okay. Not an issue then. Right. Did I do that one? Hope I did. Yeah. Got plenty of influence. So good choke points against these guys are going to be much harder to make since I have so many systems that connect to them. Yeah. There's one there, one there, one there. Wait, there's, yeah, definitely some creatures up here I need to go and kill. That's come over there. Okay. Oh, that was an Ether Drake, isn't it? So I definitely can't kill that anytime soon. That's a Leviathan. So they can't even come across there reliably, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Wouldn't mind killing that and colonizing up to there, though, potentially.
Construction complete.
Right, there's another very good mineral there, which I really should get. There's actually brilliant energy here as well, so that system is very good. I think there's a good mineral down there which I've not picked up yet either. Yeah, so you've got to really look out for the good resources here. The less you invest in, the better. Okay, can I build another ship? Yes, okay, let's do so. Now in theory their fleet will get damaged quite a bit since they're at war. So I hope that's the case. One thing that Paradox definitely needs to add is claims, letting you know, well, they've actually occupied that by the looks of it. Yeah, but you can't see who's claimed what territory yet. You can see what territory that you've claimed, but you can't see what territory AI has claimed, to my knowledge. If there does exist, I haven't figured it out. I don't think it does. If you know in chat, otherwise you'll have to let me know.
Construction complete.
Or in YouTube comments later on. So, right, we gained that system. Let's immediately move over to there, and I'll be picking that up when I have the resources. Okay. I still need to make a fortress, and I actually, I need to get that nerve capacity up. Got some good stuff coming in now. Yet another planet, so that's even more reason to come up here with a fleet.
Construction complete.
I think I'll bring this one back then to get that good mineral while it's nearish. Where's that to? Well, that's not doing anything, but I might need it later to do something.
Construction complete.
Okay, I definitely need to clear some of these at some point. It's just a question of what. Can't afford to do it. Need to get the energy up. Or second, need to get some more energy. Right, where's that to? Let's make that.
Receiving communications.
Okay, so this empire here just offered non-aggression. I don't see much of a downside in accepting this. I mean, I could definitely form a massive federation with those two empires later on. They're a threat. They're a threat. So, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Currently, they're on not great relations, but they're now receptive. The superior. Yeah, so let's agree to this. Okay. Definitely tempted to lower my bombardment policy, which is annoying a few. Yeah, I think I will temporarily. So let's go to policies and edicts, and let's go selective. Right. Okay. In a later game I think I may switch from being xenophile, but at this stage in the game I'm really benefiting from it with better relations. But I do like to be able to displace populations I don't like at some stage. System surveyed. Okay, I guess I'll do that and then come back up. Right. They've expanded up to here. Yeah, so I need a fortress there, I need a fortress there at the moment. Here and here is safe. Right, yeah, should I get my fleet up here? I'm going to start taking on some of these creatures. That's next to nothing, so not an issue. And I won't redesign my fleets to specifically take on those guys. They are great on armor, no shields, so could redesign in theory. I really need the shipyard down there as well, maybe up here. I'm thinking maybe not so much up here since we're peaceful, but could maybe do with some more energy coming up. Right, peace already between those two. So the attacker took two systems, Subterraneous and Wazat. Right. So I thought they were in possession of one of their worlds, so yeah. Not sure what happened to it. Right, so small victory for them, but yeah, not exactly a huge result. I still need to improve my fleet and whatnot here. Okay. think I get a fortress in there now. I get this in pretty damn soon, and then my defense is going to be much better. I need Starhold tech as well.
Complete.
So right, let's get that upgraded. There. Okay. Right. Just check in chat for a second. Right, Daniel has mentioned quite a bit. Yeah, there's a dev diary mentioning about claims. Basically, whoever claims the system most when you're both allied gets the claim. I think that's what it said. What upgrade on the singularity? I don't know what you mean. About that. Black hole? Right, let's continue on for a bit. Okay. You mean the starbase there? Well, yeah, but they can come in that route then. That's the issue if I put a fortress there. But I think there may have been yeah, there's a module, isn't there, for black holes. Could always put another one there later if I have enough starbases.
Star system charted.
Okay, system surveyed. Let's come up there. Okay, it looks like I've grabbed that system. Right, I'm waiting on... Oh, they're bringing a fleet in here, so they've probably got the same ideas about colonizing that as I have. Let's, in the meantime, grab that system then. It's a good choke point from over this side.
Star system charted.
Okay. Right, it's all surveyed down there. I'm gonna bring this one back up then, I think. Right, let's bring that back to base. And I'll switch over scientist onto here. And I think I'll go and survey there with him. Right, is there any decent scientists or leaders I can hire? No. No. Okay. Right, so that's coming down there. I think that's getting minerals over there. Maybe it has done. I'd need 300 for another fortress, and I want to clear some tiles here before they grow, but I need more energy for that. Okay. Oh, and that one actually needs clearing now as well. Yeah, I really need a governor that allows me to clear stuff, and I haven't got him. Right, luckily these are a lot cheaper. Just do that one. Okay.
Star system charted.
Right, let's come down here. Could probably expand to their borders of that issue as well now that we have non-aggression. It's... yeah, which is the other one I've got? I could get a defensive pact if I were to do this. Oh, that's all it costs, 0.25 influence. I don't see a reason not to do this. I mean, that's really not much at all. We'd be a lot more secure if I do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. Let's get defensive pact. Okay. Okay. You watch our backs, we'll watch yours. And yeah, influence is pretty damn good still.
Recon and research vessel under attack.
Okay. That didn't sound good. Where the hell is it? Let's go to there. Right. Did I lose it? Wherever it was? I've got one less science ship than I had. I think I had 4. Yeah, and he's back there. Okay, well I just lost a science ship by the looks of it. Not sure where exactly. Right. Stick him on there for the time being. Right, I need to make another science ship then, maybe. Nearest place. I can wait a little bit. I've done most of the key survey, and now with territory I intend to expand into pretty soon. So, right, so let's build another fortress. I'll have it there. Or starbase at least, and hopefully long term it will be a fortress. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, I got 3 key ones there I need. It looks as if I'm gonna have to build one there as well. Got to build one there to keep those guys out, and these guys are gonna be friends, so I don't have an issue there. So at the moment I only really need, what was it, 4 or 5?
Tile blocker cleared.
Okay. Right. Definitely some buildings I could be making in certain places. It's just a question
Construction
of
complete.
forwarding stuff. Can I clear? Yeah, I can. I think the sector's got a bit cash. Can't afford those ones yet. Let's clear that. Right. I think it took from the sector's money. Which, how much is it making? A little bit. Let's lower that one down a bit then. Right. Right, so we got that black hole. I think it's worthwhile going up there as well. My fleet should be coming up here. Let's go and grab that while we're over here. I need more naval capacity, so I've got to build, upgrade one of my star bases somewhere with naval capacity. Preferably one that isn't under too much of a threat. If we look at the star bases, what interesting modules could I stick on? I don't think I have much of the interesting stuff. There's things for curators and maybe black holes, which Daniel in chat mentioned. Right, I better check chat. Yeah, it is black hole I mentioned. So good evening to Hans. Dries says, I read that it's not wise to expand too fast without building a proper fleet for defense. You're stretching thin up north with a huge threat south. Yeah, well, that's actually now defensive packs. That's any threat from those guys is much rescinded. Those guys have a non-aggression with them, probably could get defensive packs. There's no real threat up north unless there's something over here. Those guys aren't really much stronger than me. Those guys are the real threat down there. But we have no borders, so they won't declare war until we do have. And it's unlikely we will get borders because these two empires are in the way. They would have to go through them first. So I think we're frankly pretty in a good spot defensively. And I'm going to be improving on that coming up, definitely. We've seen their fleet before. They got 1,600. That may be their entire fleet now. They had about 2,500 nearly before. Where are they? Well, it says superior. I'm on 1.8. Once I get my naval capacity up a bit, I can improve on that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I can put
construction
my naval capacity, and I also need to get my minerals, science, and energy up, of course. Right, so there's right, this one over here. There's some very good energy, wasn't there, over here? Let's go and grab that. Okay. Where's that to? Okay, let's come into here. That. It's waiting to expand down there, and that one's just doing nothing at the moment. Okay, fleet. Coming up here. Now we saw their fleet in there, so they might have actually left. Oh, don't I need a scientist over there? Yes, I do. Scientist up there. Okay, I better bring this one back. Because I'm going to need him there soon. I want to expand into there because there's a planet. Although we can't see it at the moment.
Technology secured.
Right, up the fleet command limit, so I can now have 50 ships in the fleet, so that's going to help a lot for attack and defense when I have those ships. In the meantime, let's get some more tile clearers. That noxious swamp one, which I think they're on cold and wet worlds. For my dry worlds, it's not going to help much, but that's going to help with that a lot. Okay. Right, just need some more money in here.
Construction complete.
Okay. Starbase is finished down in Marinius. Yeah, so one more day and that's pretty much all my southern defense is done with. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to improve my economy a bit more than possibly my fleet. 001 accumulators I've just met. They are driven assimilators. Okay, where are they to? There they are. Okay, so they are a machine empire that likes to integrate biologicals. Assimilate them in effect. They're the Borg, I guess, in the Stellaris world. Universe. So I don't know how much of a threat they are. We can actually get along quite well with them. Right. Don't particularly want our species becoming a Borg though. Okay, so yeah, they open borders. Fleet's coming up there to deal with that if it hasn't been dealt with. Am I making that? I think I am. Let's go and get that good energy there. Oh, and that one there. Okay. I think let's come into here as well. Let's give them 100 and I'll clear something here. Look at that. Okay, so that's 2 space for the growing pops.
Construction complete.
Is there any specialized buildings? Oh, I need to clear that to make a slave thing. Yeah, but look how expensive it is. I really, really need to get tile clearing leader who's just not turning up. I've even got Master of Nature, which is reducing that by 1/3 the cost of those tile blockers. System survey, so it's a lot more expensive. Right, I guess a survey up there. Okay. Right. Let's move that back up to there in preparation for that. I don't know what to do after getting that territory, to be honest. I've got really good borders then. I could continue in to expand down there or start to backfill. You'll have to let me know what you think, chat. if I kind of stop expanding pretty much at that point, then I would have to switch over to more focusing on military to attack these guys and maybe attack down here, I'm thinking, while keeping maybe a defensive pact with those two. And eventually I would have to deal with those guys as well, who are the advanced AI. That's one option.
Construction complete.
Right, mining station. Would like to find more presentients, though I've only found one. They're pretty rare, so but if I could find more, that'd be great. Let's get some. Right, I think I'll save up for a fortress there. I haven't got one there yet, have I? Okay. I call it fortress. It's not really a fortress, it's a starport, but the intent is to turn it into a fortress with defensive buildings and defenses. Just to make that clear. Right. There were fortresses in the game at one point, now not really. Although arguably you can turn them into defensive structures, which are kind of
Construction complete.
right, so that yeah, I still need to increase that. Yeah, so I think, yeah, they did take out those aliens, so I don't have to do that. There's no sign of them there. So in the meanwhile, I've got some aliens up here. Why not take some of them down with my fleet since it's up here? Let's go and take those out. Okay. And yeah, let's move up to there. Hopefully, and don't have a constructor of their own getting that. They didn't take out those aliens that long ago. Oh wow, wasn't expecting that. There is a stagnant ascendancy, keepers of knowledge. It's a fallen empire, and they're right next to us and this empire. So the directive is this fallen empire dedicates itself to the hoard of knowledge and technology. They may offer tasks or demand tributes from lesser empires to achieve this end. So whether or not they're going to be a threat, I don't know. Alright, have a quick look at chat. Hi to Alonso in chat. Right, Dries mentions you're slowly circling in a neutral space, then it's all yours up for grab, hopefully. Yeah. But can't go up there, it would seem, with that fallen empire at the moment. But I could come down this way, and there are reasons to do so, since I should be able to keep on side with those. We have non-aggression. That's going to increase. We will get border friction, but hopefully not too much. Yeah, so I may expand down there, but our borders are starting to become, yeah, looking pretty fixed at the moment. Right, so they're extremely limited, these guys, with where they can expand. They've blocked them in, and I have. We have a defensive pact, of course, at the moment, so yeah, that's not helping them out. Oh, that's not good. I actually have lowered on this because I went below 25%. Embracing the ethics, I'm not getting influence there. In fact, we're pretty low on that. Not an awful lot I can do about that. I just gotta hope it improves somehow. Okay. Right, so I really need a tile clearing guide to make it cheaper, and then focus on energy for a bit to work on my worlds. Get some key stuff done. Yeah, but I'm gonna grab this. About to have enough influence. Okay.
Star system charted.
Right, so where's that to? Over here. Arguably don't need to do these, but get experience for doing it. It's nice to see the yields anyway. I could do with getting assist research for my scientists now. Okay. Right, it's got a bit of combat, so these are drones which have no shields and all armor. Pretty rubbish weapons, they're bad against shields. So I arguably should have redesigned my fleet before engaging them, but as long as we don't take losses, it won't be an issue. Okay, I've got a lot of minerals all of a sudden. Okay, that's those guys closing the borders. I did upgrade the starbase here, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's get back to this combat. Mining drone disassembly, so I had an objective for this as well. Ends the mining drone analysis event chain. One of my corvettes retreated. I think that means it survives the battle. It's a new feature within Cherryh Apocalypse. And I've just got the FDL inhibitors, which is crucial for defense. So that's great. And there is assist research and it's computer tech, so I think I'll pick that up next. So on my star bases, some of them should get this. So hostile fleets will be unable to leave the system through any other hyperlane than the one they entered from. So they can't just bypass the system and move on into the rest of my territory that way, if I win my territory with those. So that's going to be the plan basically coming up. Right, let's get a missile battery in there. For some reason I think you have to add a module before it kicks in. Oh no, it's showing up there. It's supposed to show up on this, on a galactic scale map as well, but it doesn't always. You can see it working there. I don't know why it works sometimes and it doesn't others. Looks like it's a minor bug. I presume that it will actually work properly though. Let's get a missile base there, I guess, as well. Right, and back to this. Okay, so combat. Well, I did actually lose a corvette. Maybe it didn't successfully retreat then. Not a big issue. One ship. Yeah. I should be redesigning my fleets to specifically take on these aliens, really, rather than what I have been doing. But it would cost minerals. If I can survive without doing it, it's better. For the right stat, my fleet, where's it going to? Let's get it back to base there, I guess. Might come and destroy those in a bit. In the meantime, I'm waiting on that to expand into there. Just checking chat. Can you suppress the unwanted factions? Yeah, I definitely can do, but it costs influence, so there's a decent chance they will just go on their own. They have been going and coming back, some of them. Dries mentions a few systems to the south could be taken to strengthen your position and border before war. Stenland, Chilber, where's that to? Well, I could come down here. There's those which I arguably don't want more borders over here. Not really sure where you mean, which part of the map. Okay, let's put the timer up a bit. Okay, so down one, open borders. How long has this got left? Right, a few more and then I'll be making that. Looks like I've got a similar idea. There's a colony here, Tundra World, so I may
Receiving
that
communications.
at some point. City Martyrs just offered a non-aggression. I see no reason why not to get this. I can secure that flank, concentrate on those guys. So at the moment it really strongly looks as if I'm going to be coming after those guys in force. The only issue with doing that is I would potentially gain borders with those guys like there maybe. But if I can go after those guys, I think I can roll over those guys easily and maybe come down here. So I think I should take this temporarily. If we have a look at how currently they're doing, yeah, not spectacular, but yeah, I think I can agree to that. Okay. Right. Okay, so I've got this being made there.
Construction complete.
Should probably get a few ships actually. Problem with making ships is though it's reducing my resources, so. Oh, there's a reinforced fleet here actually. So I don't have to go back to the fleet manager if I've updated the template. I didn't realize that. So I could do it that way. It seems to do maybe the smaller ship first. Yeah, oh, this I can actually upgrade further now because I have a bigger force limit. So let's add on that. That's 50 actually. Okay. Right, let's look for decent tile yields I can improve my economy with. There's some engineering here. Okay. And still waiting on that. Right. Yeah, I think we're looking very secure now, defensively.
Construction complete.
There's a real benefit for picking Xenophile or Charismatic's a very good trait for your starting race as well, if you're worried about relations. And that even works with very aggressive
Anomaly
elements.
found.
Let's leave that one be for now, I can't quite do that. Right. Yeah, I do get the feeling I should just expand down here if these are seemingly going to be peaceful. Just try and nick as much territory as possible. This one then, let's come around here with that scientist. Okay.
Construction complete.
Right.
Construction complete.
Okay. Right, so that's surveyed finally. Let's get this new territory then. Yeah, big problem at the moment is the lack of tile clearer. It's costing me too much. There's tons of tiles I want to clear now. That scientist can come down there. Okay. Right.
Technology secured.
Okay. What is that then? That's Noxious Swamp, that's certainly going to help. Terraforming I could pick up. I think I need some volcano stuff on certain places. What about Toxic Kelp? There's only one world for that, maybe. Okay. Right, we'll get the volcano one next. Ooh, that's rather expensive though. Maybe I'll get that then. Right. I think the volcano one, there's no like central volcanoes anywhere, which sure maybe there. That's about it. Yeah, the central tiles are more important because that's what I want to stick on capitals.
Complete.
Okay, so research station was done. Let's go and grab another one. Okay. Arguably, thinking of it, just building a basic lab on these science tiles is 3, isn't it? Science extra. And I even get more yields, so, and it costs less, so yeah, these are actually really good value and I should be making these. Let's do that, rather than maybe some of these mines. Let's move that into there. Okay. I want to really start getting to work on some of these, but yeah, problem is moving the capital in the right place to get
Star
the better
system
stuff.
charted.
Let's move that. Okay. Let's come down there. So I think I need to work on energy for a bit, just so I can clear some tiles. Of course, I would like to improve this a bit, maybe.
Construction complete.
They got about 3k, 3.2. Okay, so they're a bit ahead. Starbase. On difficulty I'm on now, all the AIs are getting the fair whack extra in yields. Right. Right, got that good. Right, let's go and grab that. Okay, stick that there. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place with making certain buildings at the moment because I can't clear tiles I want. I want to clear that. How much is that? That's 268. That's crazy. But I will need to clear that to get a very good building I want. Slave building on there. Shall I do it? Yeah, I guess I will. Okay. Not much going on there
Construction complete.
Right, mine station getting done.
Construction complete.
Right. Let's put him on a better tile. Sure, I'm sticking capital there.
Construction complete.
Right, let's put that there.
Technology secured.
It's clear. So capital tile here. I don't want it next to science. If I cleared that till I could put the capital there, I would lose 2 minerals. It's viable. Yeah, I'll clear that. Okay, research. Assist research comes in, so if I need to do that, I could. Not very good stuff still. I think. Yeah, disruptors seem really rubbish now. The average damage is really bad. So I guess I'll go that for survey speed. Right. Oh, you can see the horseshoe symbol turning up there. I don't know why, as I mentioned before, it's not turning up on all of them. It's one there as well. Okay. So... right. Stick a missile battery there. So we got some defences down here, in the unlikelihood that they declared war. I need to get my nerve capacity up, which the tech hasn't turned up here yet. Okay. Right, so decisions to make here. Which one of these should I be continuing down? Could go for Foreign Federation. I don't think I want to be doing that yet. I don't see the value in it. Not sure if I'll ever want to do it. Where else can I go? Defensive packs are probably enough. That, if I were to go that one, that might get me more spiritualists within my empire. That could be an idea, which I need to get my faction influence back up a bit. Yeah, it's all to do with subjects. Okay. I think I'll go for that then. Let's see if that works out. Don't know if that was the best of options, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Just checking this chat a second.
Star system charted.
Right, system survey. Got any questions, chat? Anything you want me to talk about? Any good ideas? Let's survey up there. I could come up with a few ideas about how to get some energy, I think. So there's, speaking of energy, there's a good source there. Right. Yeah, this tile blocker situation is much more an issue. Okay.
Tile blocker cleared.
Don't know which one that was. Where would I put the capital here? I think there actually is a good tile for the capital. That's not next to any science. So that one's easier to figure out than a lot of them. Right. Some of these I'm going to want to do that maybe before doing the capital, but that's costing a fortune at the moment. I need to reduce that. There are ways I need to get
technology secured.
Government civic probably. Right, I could move that over there now. Right, Corvette hull points is going to strengthen my fleet automatically. Great. Star hull comes in. That's very, very important for defense. Let's pick that up. Start upgrading some of these borders of those maybe, just to make sure. Pirac have claimed that it was a communist system, that one. So they want to attack me, put it that way.